So good to be home. Long day, guys. Long day, guys. So check this out. What a pickup. This was actually at One Stop. Gentleman cleaning out his house. He's getting ready to move. And this is what he had. Love these games. But look at that. Basically, he gave me a good price. I couldn't say no to. And yeah, I'm excited. Very excited. Good pickup overall. Now, that being said, I also got a couple of consoles as well, but those are being cleaned up right now. They were not in the best of shape, so normally when I get a hold of consoles that are not in the best of shape, I normally go through a cleaning process to make sure that they're actually really good and cleaned up. Actually testing them right now as we speak. Yeah, there goes NBA 2K12. Obviously with the GOAT. Believe it or not, this is actually a console I just picked up as well. Super clean, works beautifully. You know, I love picking up, you know, Nintendos. I love the Nintendo brand itself I love, so I don't mind picking it up. But you can see, you know, it's definitely working. This is NBA 2K12. I also have 2K11 right here. Also super clean. Disc is super clean. You know, but a good amount of games. Well, I mean, I can't get away from Madden. I think every pickup that I've had has had at least 2 or 3 Madden games in them. Doesn't even matter the system. But this one's actually 2K10. I don't have this one for this for the Wii yet. Again, super clean though. All of these, with the exceptions of the one. Actually, this one actually has the manual. But all of the other ones that are in case, all of them are CIB. All of them come with manuals. Guy did take care of his discs, for sure. But a pretty good haul, nevertheless. I'll definitely be looking at basically testing every one of these games to make sure that they're all working. You know, with like I said, the discs alone, they're in excellent shape. There's really nothing wrong with these discs. But I like to go through a testing process because I want to make sure that the games still play and that there's no issues with the games itself. Just because it doesn't look like the game is in bad shape doesn't mean that it isn't. So they all get tested. You know, one of the cool things about doing what I do is basically purchasing the games. But not only that, but being able to play them. Because there's a lot of games that I've not played, that I've not even attempted to play. And I get a chance when I'm basically testing the games to play a little bit of it and, you know, get sort of familiar with different types of genres when it comes to gaming. Again, Nintendo being one of my favorite systems, you know, since I've ever started playing games here. Zumba, yeah, I don't know about that. I Spy, never played it. I don't know about that either. Well, you know. Another Family Feud game. This game, actually, I have another one of these. And excellent game. Excellent game. Yeah, no. Yeah, I picked up this. Oddly enough, I picked another one of these up. Yeah, there's quite a few good games in here. I'm definitely going to test these out for you guys, make sure that they're all working. You know, right now I've been working on the 2K series over there. Normally I let them run for probably a good, I'd say about 10-15 minutes before I go ahead and put the second disc in to test, and you know, go from there. One of the systems that I don't really get many pickups for is the PS5. Mainly because, you know, most of the people who own a PS5 are buying their games digitally, so they're all downloaded. So it's very hard to come across PS5 games. I got quite a few, but you know, nothing really, no heavy hitters on those right there. I get more on, you know, the Switch and Nintendo, some on the PS4 that are heavy hitters. The majority are sort of doubles of what I already have. But they're able to, you know, still be played. And, you know, for those out there who are more of a collector of, you know, disc games, you know, I make them available to them no matter what. You know, those graphics don't look too bad for the Switch. I mean, for the Wii. Doesn't look bad at all, actually. I don't know. I don't know why people hate it on that system. But overall, you know, I like it, you know. And then obviously looking at, you know, the Switch over here, and we're going through a cartridge version of the Super Mario Brothers, Super Smash Brothers. So I'm letting that play out for a little bit, and then I will be testing the NBA 2K25 shortly on the PS5, and Mafia, the new Mafia game on the Series S. I'll get that going, and obviously right over here we have one of my favorite games, which is that Super Mario Bros. Again, for the Switch, another Switch. I got two Switches. Again, big Nintendo fan, but overall, you know, just letting them play out. That's such a fun game. But again, you know, one of the things that I talked about, you know, in my last video, you actually saw that I went to pick up a lot. And the lot itself, you know, contained about 20, I think it was 22 games, if I'm correct. Nintendo Wii games, and most of the games were in excellent shape. Some of them had a little bit of wear, nothing really to be too afraid of. You know, putting them out there, especially as a reseller, putting them out there to sell, you know, with a tiny bit of wear, you know, there's going to be no issues playing the video games and stuff like that. But overall, you know what I mean? It was a, you know, a good pickup yesterday. And despite the one phone call I got with the gentleman who decided to, you know, pull, you know, that little stunt of not wanting to do any business with me. Actually, he did, but he didn't have all the stuff that he and I both talked about prior. So I don't do business, as I say, do dirty business. I always make sure that no matter what happens, if I offer somebody something, I'm going to go 100% on it. You know, and the fact that, you know, I offered, you know, the money on price charting and what you actually see on eBay, there should be no reason why that wasn't a sale on its own. But I'm going to be getting prepared to do some testing as far as game testing, where you'll actually be able to see me play some of these games. And you know, basically get prepared to also do live videos, so you guys can go ahead and communicate with me regarding some of the games that you'll see me play. And, you know, basically you guys can comment on the fact that, you know, this is a game that you would actually play, if you wouldn't play it, you know, or what's the better game to play, you know what I mean? Obviously your comments are going to be 100%. Like I said, just keep them positive. No negative comments, because I will not, reply to negative comments. But, again, this is basically what I'm going to be doing, pretty much every pickup. I will show you what the pickups look like, whether they're good pickups, bad pickups, whether it was a loss or whether it was gain. There's going to be no, special editing, no nothing. This is going to be raw. You know what I mean? I believe that, the better, I guess, the understanding that you get from me as far as from a business standpoint, will always come from, being, honest and being true to what you do. Not knocking anybody who edits their videos. I just choose not to. That way there's no, any screw up or anything that I may say that may not, let's say I get something incorrect. You know what I mean? I'd prefer you guys comment and say, hey, you were incorrect on this. You know what I mean? This is what it is, or whatever. I mean, I'd prefer to have that community and that response, as long as it's, more on a positive note and nothing negative. I don't, like I says, I don't condone the negativity. So, I'd prefer just, happy people. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with communication. There's nothing wrong with talking, as long as it's, not negative. You know what I mean? But most of all, basically the enjoyment, man, as you can see, coming home, long day. This is what, I get to come home to. You know what I mean? And, being able to test, games that I picked up in the wild, to test games that I have never played. That to me is actually why I do what I do. To me, that's just, it's a good feeling, to be able to sit back and relax and throw up, a retro game and, look at a game that's 20 years old and then turn around and play on something like this, and play something that's up to date, where, you're looking at graphics and then versus fun. You know what I mean? Graphics, fun. Even though the Switch OLED has great graphics in it, you can't compare that, obviously, to the PS5. But, this is pretty much what I'm going to bring to you on every pickup. I will break down the videos a little bit more as we go on. Like I said, I'm going to be preparing to do basically reviews on these games. So you'll be able to see me actually playing the games and then testing them to make sure that obviously they work, how the gameplays are. And maybe just me giving you a rundown of what I think it is from like a scale of 1 to 10, what's playable, depending on the genre that you actually play, and what you guys would prefer to play, so on and so forth. Again, comment down below, make sure that you're giving me some feedback of what you guys think I should pick up. If you see something that is more nostalgic to you, pretty much what game is it? You know what I mean? Just let me know, man. Talk to me. That'd be great, man. Overall, again, I'll be running some more pickups actually within this week. And I also have a couple more packages that I'm waiting on. That's going to also have a couple of, some lots. They're not really big, but, nevertheless, they're going to have some pretty good games. And I think one of them is actually a PlayStation, regular PlayStation with the OG GTA, Crash Bandicoot, NFL Extreme, a couple other games that I saw that I picked up. But once again, as soon as those come in, I'll go ahead and drop another video on that. As always, man, thanks for you guys stopping by, man, talking to me. As always, welcome, to my home. For those who don't know, this is actually my home. And, the part of this video is to make sure that you guys understand that I'm inviting you to my home to be able to see, what I do on a daily. And, basically, just have a good time. Videos will get a little bit more in depth. Right now, I'm in the process of getting everything situated, stuff like that. So I'm waiting on some camera stuff that's on back order right now. But once I get everything set up, I'll be able to do some of these reviews on the games, as far as gameplay and stuff like that. And again, these are things that I'm going to go ahead and get you guys more involved, and hopefully, get some content out there that's going to look a little bit better than what it is now. I think that the content I think the videos look pretty good, but I would like it to be a little bit better. Obviously, I want you guys to see everything in full 4K, especially the games. So yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at with this. But again, thanks for stopping by. Again, man, keep in mind why I'm doing this. Share. Like the video, subscribe, definitely comment, guys. And like I said, and I will say it every other time, man, be respectful to each other. Take care of each other. Love each other. Last but not least, remember, always, God is good. Peace.